Oh my God. Oh my God. Rolex has a brown dial. It's the first one ever. All right, watch people. What's up? Welcome back. Thanks for watching. It's 2020. I'm here again. Everything is going great. All right, so check this out. I'm gonna try to be brief in this video, but I got a few topics I want to cover, so bear with me. The first thing I want to just say is that, I mean, just know when you watch me, you are rocking with the best out here. By that, I mean, you know, like as far as content out here, nobody is killing me. Nobody's killing me out here. You got a lot of people that's doing like watch reviews of watches that they don't even own, right? Which is great, but like aside from that, you know, ask yourself, what are they really talking about? What I'm giving you guys is like actual, fully independent content, journalism, you know, op-eds that nobody else is doing right now. Nobody else is doing now. But all these like Johnny-come-latelys that are like instant Rolex experts, come on, man, it's the same thing over and over again. So I just wanted to say that to begin with, and I'm gonna repeat that because I want to go into a couple things, and I'm gonna reference some of my old videos. I realize that a lot of people watch my videos on their phone, and YouTube doesn't really give you the greatest interface for like searching videos. But if you go back to my back catalog, you'll see that I got a lot of material in there that's timeless. And even though I made it a few years ago, it's still relevant today as it was back then. So let's go ahead and move into the next thing. So 2020, man, it's going good. But 2019 was like a bad year. It was a bad year for like watch content in the YouTube universe. I mean, I thought in 2018, people had like killed Rolex content. And then we moved into 2019, and it was just like a continuation, like just total market domination. And I was thinking to myself, like aren't people tired of like talking about the same watches over and over and over again? But hey, you know, hey, I was wrong. I guess not. I guess not. So the forefront of what you see is people who would just look at Rolex as just like a luxury item. That's it. Like if fossil watches were the hype thing, they'd be wearing those. Like these are people who they know they have a stainless steel GMT, but like they don't know what the reference number is, and they don't know what the movement is in it, and you know they probably don't even know that, you know, there was like a white gold model before that. It's just this is what's hot, this was trending, I want to get it. And you saw kind of a lot of that in 2019, so it was bad because it's kind of like near pornographic obsession with stainless steel Rolex. I just don't get it. So as I make this video wearing a Rolex, I appreciate the company, but I'm not really just like obsessed with it. I don't know why people feel like they have to like be, you know, in like the Rolex gang or something. Give them credit for what they did, but you know, you gotta call a spade a spade. So with that being said, long time ago, I made a video called "Is Rolex Worth the Money?" And basically in that video, I go into, it depends on, you know, what you want the watch to do for you. So go ahead and watch that, and that'll kind of give you more background of where it is I'm coming from. So Basel came out in 2018, right? And everybody was going crazy because I think that's when they came out with the GMT stainless steel. And I was saying in that video how I hated that watch. Here's another card for the video where I was talking about, you know, I hated that watch. Omega killed the Rolex Submariner in 2018. Now, I was the only person saying that. Go back, look at the timestamps. Look at the timestamps. I made a video. I had the audacity to say that that new Seamaster was better than the Rolex Submariner. And if you go back on that video, you'll even see a couple comments of people saying like I'm crazy. But sure enough, within like a couple months, I remember Watchfinder made a video which is basically saying the same thing. I remember at Watchbox there was a couple videos where I think Tim agreed that, yeah, I mean, as far as like pound for pound, that Seamaster is a better watch, pound for pound, movement, so forth and so on. So again, I mean, sometimes you got to toot your own horn. I want to just say that I was right. I was right about that. Reason why that matters is that here we go coming up on Basel World 2020, right? and people are making videos about what's in store for Rolex. So my position on that is like, I don't think it really matters, right? Because no matter what Rolex comes out with, I mean, people are going to act crazy. I mean, literally, they can come out with a turd on a Jubilee bracelet, and people will be going crazy about, oh my God, Rolex has a brown dial. It's the first one ever. Or they'll be going, oh, look at the texture. It's like it's a turd on a bracelet. It's like, you know, no matter what Rolex comes out with, people feel like they have to jump on it. And I get it, because you want to be accepted and you want to be part of the crowd. But like, you know, if you guys are going to be smart watch collectors, you got to be able to call a spade, right? You don't buy a Rolex to tell the time, and you don't buy a Rolex for innovation. You buy a Rolex because of brand mainly, and it's going to retain its value. That's pretty much it. You know, they make nice watches. You know, if you change your mind later, you're going to get most of your money back, if not all. But like, you know, there's nothing innovative in design or technology about Rolex, I think. I don't think so. So as far as what's going to happen in Rolex, it doesn't really matter at Basel, because people are going to go crazy over it. And I'll be the only person who's probably telling you the truth about that. Another thing is this wait list. So if you go back, man, if you look at the thread again, me and Richard Prophet were the only people who were saying there is no such thing as a Rolex wait list. Go back and look. Here's the card for the video. Look at the date on there. And then you'll see all the other, also rans in the YouTube video universe came out after, like, you know, a couple months after that, saying there is no Rolex waiting list. That video is probably one of the most important videos I made this year, because people didn't get it. As a follow-up to that video, I made another video talking about why middle-aged guys are buying Rolex. That's more of like my opinion on the mind frame of, you know, a middle-aged, 50 to 60 something year old guy when he goes to buy Rolex, and, you know, why it's adding on to the bubble. Again, that was another video I made last year. So again, we are in the award season in the US, the Oscars, the Emmys, and I'm just saying, if you go back and you look at my content, I mean, nobody else is making content like that. Sure, there's lots of people that have a lot more viewers and subscribers, which again, I made a video about that called Corruption in the Watch Universe. Am I wrong? And I went into how you really can't believe the hype, because, man, you guys got to understand, like, if you see somebody who's not already retired, that's a full-time YouTuber on watches, they are a failure in life. You know what I mean? Like, you can't make a living on YouTube. Now, if you call $1,000 a month making a living, I mean, we got different opinions. I consider that survival. That's not making a living. So just know, anytime you see somebody who, for the most part, their full-time job is making YouTube videos, just know that person is a failure and they're a loser. So you gotta, take that with a grain of salt. You can't listen to what it is they say. The reason why I want to bring that up again is because you can easily buy subscribers. You can buy likes, you can buy views, shit. You can even buy comments now to make it look like you really have people engaging with your contents. I mean, I just saw somebody else who just came out, and it reminds me of, yet again, another video I made called Review of Rolex Submariner Reviews. And in that video, I'm talking about how it's the standard formula for people when they come out on YouTube. First, they come out with the video. They got to talk about the Rolex Submariner. That's just like, there's obviously a course somewhere where you have to talk about the Rolex Submariner. Then you have to talk about fake Rolexes or something else like that. It's that 1-2 punch. And again, somebody else just came out. I saw this channel. I mean, I'm not going to say the name, but at the time of I'm recording this, they have like 5 videos and like 16,000 subscribers. And like each video has like 10,000 views on it. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, it's possible that it's real, but what is the more likely explanation? More likely these are all, it's all fake. So you guys, people prey on people wanting to be part of the crowd and stuff like that. And they know that if you see a channel that has 5,000 subscribers, you're more likely to listen to what that person is saying versus somebody like me who right now I'm sitting at maybe coming up on 400 subscribers, which I told you guys in my other video, like, I'm not making this video for, subscribers. I mean, thank God I was making a lot of money before there was such a thing as YouTube, thank God. So this is more just fun for me, a hobby to give, information to people who are new in the game so they don't get taken in. And wrap up, I'll just say 2019 was a bad year. A lot of real repetitive videos, Rolex, everything. 2020 is looking like it's going to be more of the same. There's going to be more corruption. Basel World, I mean, who cares what Rolex comes out, because everybody's going to go crazy over it. And it doesn't really matter because you're not going to be able to get the watches anyway. You got to start thinking about moving on past Rolex into other brands. Because now this is just, marketing. Like, they're really playing games with the watches and stuff like that. I think, and they're really not getting a lot of value out of that. What I would like to see from Rolex this year in Basel is some type of way where you could put down a deposit through Rolex directly to guarantee that you'll have a watch within 90 days. And also I would like there to be some type of, Rolex watch and stolen register, where if the watch is stolen and you bought it from an authorized dealer, you could go back to that dealer and they would report it stolen to Rolex, so that if somebody's gonna service it and they got a Rolex parts account, they can look it up and see if the watch is stolen, something else like that. We got to do something like that, because this watch stuff is just, been out of control, but it's only gonna get worse. As far as watch models, I mean, I think they need an answer to the Omega. They did not have an answer in 2019 Basel to the Omega Seamaster. Yeah, they came out with, the newer Yachtmaster. That was like a diversion. And they came out with, the Meteorite Dial GMT. Okay, but really that was because they really had no answer to that ceramic dial Seamaster. And they're kind of in a bad place right now, because if they come out with the ceramic dial Submariner, and of course, maybe they upgrade the movement, it's going to look like, oh, okay, Omega made them do it. They got caught resting on their laurels. They need something completely different. I mean, they need a watch, a Submariner, that has some type of new technology that's going to put them in front of Omega for 5 to 10 years. Other than that, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So, hey, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.